This is the distress call from the animated series Todd the Zombie. On the last episode, a vampire, a ghost, and a zombie evolved from the dead remains of an IT technician stopped an alien race of shape-shifting reptiles from taking them to their own planet for dinner. And not in a good way. They also stopped a predator from going thermonuclear in the iPear building, although the blast did manage to destroy the whole top floor. Wasting no time, but stupid amounts of money, iPear set about building a whole bunch of new floors, all of which are now still under construction. Except of course for a brand new penthouse suite. Boss gave this utmost priority and it's already fully operational. Message ends. Additional, since the last episode, Mel's also watched the complete first series of Red Dwarf. Mel still doesn't know what Red Dwarf is.
Todd, you've got to help me! My computer's broken!
Well, is the phone on reception broken too?
Phone? Broken? No idea. I just thought that usually when I call, you ask me to open your computer, so I thought it would be easier just to come to you.
When I say my computer, I mean your computer. My computer is a desktop icon. Okay, never mind. What's happened to your computer?
It stopped working again, but it's definitely plugged in this time.
Okay, could you be any less vague, maybe? What's specifically not working?
Well, specifically, there's a box popped up on my screen and it won't go away.
Well, I certainly know how annoying it could be when something won't go away. What does the pop-up box actually say?
Something about a critical error, and do I want to save my document before it closes? And then a yes, and or a no.
Well, do you want to save the document before it closes?
Yeah, else I'll lose all the work I've done this morning.
I can't imagine that amounts to much. Okay, well, which do you think you should click?
No. No. Yes. Yes!
There you go. You got there all on your own. Now go away. In future, don't be afraid to read.
Make sure all of the crates are taken straight up to the penthouse and be discreet. I don't want employees seeing them and thinking they can...
Charming! The name's Lane, but you can call me Fast. And more recently. Funny story. I was almost fast food. So, what do I call you?
Adrian!
Okay, I'll just call you A to save time, if that's okay.
Adrian!
I feel like a fifth wheel around here. Is there anything I can do?
I don't know. Is there anything you can do?
Well, I can drive that loader. I have a class 2 rating.
Be my guest.
So, where do you want it?
Make sure all of the crates are taken straight up to the penthouse. And be discreet. I don't want employees seeing them and thinking they can... You rang. Pete. I trust you've been discreet with regards to the whole VIP party thing.
Yes, boss.
Well, I need you to stay on this evening and work extra hours. We need security for this party. I assume I can rely on your support with this also.
Of course. I can't wait to get my teeth stuck into some paid evening hours.
Oh, good God, no. There's no money left in the budget for paid overtime.
I shouldn't really be surprised.
Now then, this isn't going to be just any old run-of-the-mill, no expense spared over budget VIP party. It's going to include a very exclusive sneak preview of iPear's latest cutting-edge product development. Security will need to be tight.
Please, Not the Satsuma 2. I don't think the world's ready for that one yet.
No. R&D are still trying to iron out a final, tiny, technical glitch with the new Satsuma. They're trying to pinpoint exactly which feature is causing our test subjects' heads to explode.
Tiny, technical glitch.
We're considering launching a hands-free only version to try and stem the spiralling R&D costs and to preserve our dwindling stock of test subjects.
What's to stop them using it like a regular phone's handset?
Nothing. But we'll obviously include an aesthetically pleasing warning sticker. I'm assured that'll fulfill our minimum health and safety obligations, legally speaking.
What about morally?
I'd have to check with R&D. It's not one of the features I recognise.
Meanwhile, in the HR dimension,
I sense a presence I've not felt since
the 13th floor, where we banished and sealed the cult of health and safety all those years ago, thus ending the War of the Souls.
Yes, that's it.
The seals must have been broken. They'll be freed from their imprisonment. Weak, disembodied entities roaming around, looking for a sacrifice to perform a ritual that will complete their return to this physical dimension. It must have been that massive explosion at the end of the last episode.
But why are you explaining all these past events to me, like I don't already know about them? It was us, after all, that banished them in the first place.
It's expositional, backstory for the viewer. It speeds up plot development and saves the writers and animators time not creating flashback scenes.
That sounds incredibly lazy. Anyway, we can't have their disembodied entities roaming the building all willy-nilly. If they find a sacrifice and complete their ritual, they'll be preventing accidents, saving lives, and denying us our souls. Not again.
What do you suggest we do?
We need to summon something up to do our bidding. But who are we gonna call?
Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters? Ghostbusters? Well, I was thinking of something demonic. Demonic? Or malevolent? Malevolent and demonic. You might just be onto something with Ghostbusters, though, if we act quick.
We'll have to use your phone to make the call. My Satsuma's introduced.
The new health and safety manager should be arriving sometime this morning, Mel. Make sure she's given a proper welcome. And be sure to make a good impression.
I can do Chewbacca, but it's not brilliant.
okay, I don't think he meant that kind of impression. But, gotta say, I'm impressed.
Todd, have you sorted out the mobile phone and laptop I asked for?
Well, since the first I've heard of you requiring either was just now when you just said it, then no.
Well, I sent you an email.
When?
Right after I'd called you and told you to come straight to my office.
Really?
Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? Hello?
Come with me.
I hope that portal's had the relevant risk assessment carried out.
Hi, name's Bob. I'm here to finish securing the 3-phase power and communication cables.
You'll have to come back later. Tech are in there now setting up a thing.
Well, I don't like to leave a job undone. Can't you go and speak to Tech for me? See if they can give me just 30 minutes, just to make sure it's secure.
Can't do it. I've not been invited in. I mean, I'm not to leave this entrance.
Well, I understand, but if this thing is using more than a standard plug, you're gonna need to be sure the power cables are safe, and that's what I'm here for.
Hey, Pete.
Todd.
Now, I see that he doesn't have a multipass, and I do, so how come he can just walk straight in?
I don't make the rules.
I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
You're the fire starter, and it's a no from me.
Oh, hey Todd.
So, what's a guy got to do around here to get a sneak peek at this Iron Man thing?
You'll have to come up here behind the curtain.
That was easy. I was expecting at the very least to have to buy you dinner. Okay, It looks a little over-engineered to be the next generation of tablet.
The boss insists that leading market research all points to this being the future of tablets.
I suspect the research primarily involved watching Iron Man and Robocop, with a side order of magic mushrooms.
There's no I in Y, but there's 2 in invoice.
For a moment there, I'd forgot you're a consultant. My bad.
I have to confess though, I've run into a small problem.
How small?
I just can't get the damn thing to power up.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Really? I can't get it to turn on. Never mind be able to turn it off and on again.
Then it's outside my area of expertise, I'm afraid.
I suppose I better go and report this to the boss.
Don't expect too much help from the boss.
I'm already disappointed.
Hi, I'm Dr. Venkman, but I insist you call me Peter.
Put her down, Peter. Hi, we are the Ghostbusters. You called us?
The ghost what now? I didn't call nobody.
You know, not calling nobody implies you called somebody. I could be that somebody.
We're the Ghostbusters. We're here to serve all your supernatural elimination needs.
Remind me again why I'm even here, and why you guys even employed me.
Ethnic diversity.
I'm gonna go for broke. I am madly in love with you.
That's very flattering. And creepy. But I'm already spoken for.
Peter, leave the poor girl alone. You're old enough to be her father.
Good morning, gentlemen. I told you, if you don't like to follow me.
And then she threw me out of her life. She thought I was a creep. She thought I was a geek. And she probably wasn't the first.
This is big, Peter. This is very big. There is definitely something here.
I'll let you gentlemen get on with your work. Bid you good day. Good day.
What was so important that you've stopped your work in the penthouse?
Well, I think the Iron Man's broke.
I thought Jarvis was a boy's name.
What? I mean, our new product, the Iron Man? I can't get it to power up.
Ah, well, what do you want me to do?
You could give me someone from engineering to help sort it out.
Ah, I have a better idea. I'll get someone from engineering sent up to help you after lunch. How does that sound?
That sounds like a much better idea. I'm glad we had this little chat.
I don't know how they'd cope without me. Now, what was I... yes. Attention, all personnel. Attention, all personnel. Everyone go to the conference room number 2 for an announcement. For those who've been here a while and were present during Project Satsuma, that's old conference room number 1. And for those who've been here even longer and present during Project Origin, that's the room formerly known as the Health and Safety Training Room. That is all. Hello. I'm meaning to get a quote for excessive hair removal from a rather embarrassing area. Wait a minute. Why is there an echo? Damn it! I'll have to call you back. Well, I'll have to check with my wife to see when she's available to come in. I'll call you back then. Good day. I think they bought it. That could have been embarrassing.
My minions, we're bringing safety back. Can you dig it?
Yes, we're bringing safety back.
Remember, if it bleeds, we can save it. Every employee we save from injury or death, their soul will be ours. We will make ourselves strong again, and when we are back to full strength, we will take our revenge against the dimension of human resources.
Death to human resources.
Until we are at full strength, we must leave this floor. We'll be back. But HR will be coming, and we are not ready.
We will rise again.
Come with me if you want to live.
Follow the leader.
Due to mounting costs of the unplanned building work, numerous budgetary cuts, and the gross overspending in our R&D department, there will be no annual pay rises for employees this year. There is some good news, however. You can all go home early today, at 2:30, unpaid obviously, Now get back to work. Go away.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Everyone being sent home before his stupid VIP party gets underway.
Ah, well, we know where our employee pay rises budget got spent now.
And the rest? We unloaded enough food and drink for 100 VIP parties earlier.
That's nothing compared to the money that's been wasted on the new product up in the penthouse suite.
We have a penthouse now?
Yeah, that's where the boss is throwing his VIP party. And, of course, showcasing his new iMan thing. Jarvis was still having problems with it when I was up there earlier.
Todd, about my little problem earlier.
You were my little problem earlier.
When I needed to click that yes button.
Yeah?
If I clicked the no button by mistake, could you get back what I've lost?
No, I couldn't. Because it wouldn't have been saved. Hang on. Did you just say have lost or had of lost?
Doesn't matter. I've got to get back to reception.
She does know it's lunchtime, right?
I almost forgot lunch.
Hey, have you solved your iMan problem yet?
Not yet, but someone from engineering's being sent up to help me after lunch, so I can't stay long.
Now we're all together, we can give Todd his birthday presents.
If we must. I was hoping you'd all forgotten.
I had. Sorry.
Thanks, Mel. I think.
Oh, put it on now! Brian in the shop's here will make you look scrummy.
Yeah, come on, Todd. Let's see you get some flesh on display. You're always looking a bit pasty. It'll do you good.
I like to stay covered up. I've got very sensitive skin. Too much sunlight and it starts peeling and falling off.
Pete has a similar problem. Don't you, Pete? He burns terribly in the sun.
It's about a vampire, werewolf, and a ghost, all living and working together. I think it's a documentary.
Sounds a bit unlikely. Have you got a DVD player, Todd? Maybe we could watch it together.
Yes, and yes.
It's a date!
Thanks, Pete.
You're welcome.
I couldn't really get out to buy you anything, but I'll give you my birthday present later.
We should throw Todd a party too!
That's probably the first sensible thing you've said in ages.
Yay me!
We can have it in the warehouse.
Yay, we're having a party!
Count me in. But for now, I need to get back up to the penthouse. Laters.
I can plunder some crates from the boss's party stash. He won't even notice they're gone.
Do you think the boss will want to come to Todd's party?
I sometimes wonder what I see in her.
9 pints of blood.
You know, it's just occurred to me, we really haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
I blame myself.
So do I.
No sense worrying about it now.
Why worry? Each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back.
Yep. Let's get ready. Switch me on.
This job is definitely not worth $11,500 a year.
There's something very important I forgot to tell you.
What?
Don't cross the streams. It would be bad. Very bad.
He's right. Total protonic reversal.
Right. That's bad. Okay. All right. Important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
Something bad happened here.
Successful test.
I guess so. I think we better split up.
Good idea.
Yeah, we can do more damage that way.
Afternoon. The boss told me you need assistance. That you've a broken iMan.
Dimmer? When he said someone from engineering,
It's the first time I've seen an iMan. I'm sure once we pop the hood, it'll be just like a vending machine inside.
Fine. It's just refusing to power up.
Is there any damage?
I don't know. The damage report machine has been damaged.
And how exactly did that happen?
Well, I couldn't get the access pod off, and I may have been a little bit overzealous with my troubleshooting hammer.
You can't go hammering away and not expect the Iron Man to get damaged. What are the guns and rocket pods for? I thought this was a next-gen tablet.
They make it look cool.
That's a lot of power.
R&D is still perfecting the special uranium battery packs it needs.
Are they real? They look real.
Yeah, they're real, but they're not dangerous. I've disabled them in the settings menu.
That still sounds quite dangerous. iPear Directive E-133.7 clearly states all weapon-based control systems must include secure encrypted passwords.
Don't you think I know that? It has got a password.
Is that password encrypted?
No. The password's 1234.
That's not a secure password. You've clearly flouted iPear Directive 101/2KB that explicitly states all passwords must contain at least one character not accessible on a standard keyboard.
Smeek! Finally, we're making some progress.
I'll leave you to it then. I've got vending machine 34 to service.
Servicing vending machines must be very fulfilling. Or is it just refilling?
You can mock me, Jarvis, but I'm off some material. I'm going places. It's only a matter of time before I'm up the ziggurat, lickety-split.
You're already dead. How much longer do you figure on that being exactly?
Cobra! Major Blood, your crate smells like the bottom of a bag of peanuts.
It is a genuine medical condition.
We need to get this Iman thing secured and ready for airlifting on the roof.
And before Baroness gets here, else we'll never hear the end of it.
Major, take your 3 most expendable troopers. Go down to the construction area and stop anyone getting up here.
Trooper Ringo, Trooper Bez, Trooper Duncan from Blue. Come with me.
Cobra! How do you know who's who? They all look the same to me.
It's just luck most of the time. If I do get it wrong, they seem to go along with it anyway.
Why do I always get the extra note?
Some people might not get the rubbish reference otherwise.
The rest of you come with me.
Cobra! Cobra! Oh, Smeg, you can't frighten me. I'm a coward. I'm always scared.
This penthouse, the occupants, and its contents herein are now the property of Cobra. Seize them!
As the most senior ranking technician in the room, I'm going to delegate the responsibility to myself for alerting others within the building.
Really? Please put down your weapons. You have 20 seconds to comply. Oh great, now it decides to work. The threat must have triggered it somehow. You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Cut the power! Cut the power!
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3.
Tie this one up. We might need a hostage for bargaining now. Radio down to Major Blood. See if his men can intercept our wannabe magician escapee in the construction area. The rest of you get the crates from the lobby. Set the charges and get that Iman ready for extraction.
I've already nabbed some crates of goodies from the boss's stash. Easy.
Everyone,
I thought the boss said under no circumstances were you to leave the penthouse lobby unguarded.
like anything's going to happen up there. What's occurring down here?
What about music? It's not a party without music.
I've got a friend who's a DJ, and he owes me a favour.
Who's that then?
Jungle Jim.
The kids are all over him.
Oh God, kill me now.
Who turned off the lights?
Why does this kind of thing always happen when I haven't got my flashlight?
That's because you've never got your flashlight.
It's not fair. We can't have a party without power.
I'll go down to the basement and see if there's a fuse box.
I'll come with you.
Thanks, Todd, but it'll be quicker and easier if I go down by myself.
I don't think that'll ever stop being weird.
People are strange.
Can't we just all agree to start using the doors? You know, like normal people.
Hello? Who's there?
All of our operators are busy. Please call again later.
Who's there? If you're some kind of creepy serial killer, you're gonna be disappointed. I'm already dead, and I like being tied up. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Warning, Tarzan reversing.
You, Tarzan. Me, Lane.
Good morning, Lane. How may I assist you today?
I'm looking for a fuse box or circuit breaker down here.
Please speak after the beep.
You're an odd, cute little thing, aren't you? The others won't believe this.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand any of that. Please repeat your message after the beep.
Stop the fuse box. This is like proper gossip to spill to the others. I'll be back later. I'll come back and see you with my friends, I promise.
Thank you for calling.
I guess this is what you call a player generator quest.
You're wasting your time. We've jammed the elevators. Nothing's getting past the 13th floor now. Cobra!
Cobra!
Seize him!
Double kill.
Trooper Duncan from Blue. Kill him!
Cobra.
Killing spree.
Is that all you've got?
Eat grenades, stupids!
Bugger.
You have lost the match.
You got owned by Major Blood.
What's going on down there, Blood?
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
What happened?
Had a slight weapons malfunctioning, but, everything's perfectly alright now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
If you've jammed those elevators, you get back up here. Everything's in place and I'm ready to begin our broadcast.
Yes, Commander. I'll leave the troopers down here patrolling. Cobra! Cobra!
This building is now under the control of Cobra!
Help! I've been taken hostage and I'll be invoicing for this time at double rate.
Someone shut him up. As I was saying, this building is now under the control of Cobra! Everyone stay away from the penthouse and the construction areas, and no one will get hurt. Then, once our business is concluded, we'll release our hostage and be on our way without incident. Thank you for your time. Hail Cobra!